everyone, we are here with Dr. Molly at Inspire Athletics. So we decided to do a quick video for you about how, she's going to give us 3 tips on how to get ready for the big move. So what are those 3 tips, Dr. Molly?
The first thing I would recommend is treat this like a physical activity or a sport. You're going to be moving your body a lot when you're packing and moving. So you need to warm up your body. So walk a few laps around the house or jog if that's your thing. Do some high knees. Make sure you're stretching out your major muscle groups like your upper back, your quads, your hamstrings, and your hips to prepare your body for the rigors of moving.
I was just talking to Dr. Molly about our family. We just moved about 1.5 years ago. And now that she's mentioning all these things, I'm like, I didn't do any of that. Like, I just went and I started packing and just pushing boxes around.
Yep.
And the bigger the box, the more things I could pile in there and just throw them on the corner. And of course, I got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for giving us this advice. And
Yeah.
we had so many of our clients that are in the process of just packing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even moving like on the truck, just packing, and they get hurt. It's very common.
Yep, it is very common. So you bring up a good point. It's also a good idea to remember that, just because a box or a bin is big doesn't mean you need to fill it, or you need to be more cognizant of what you're putting in it. If you have a big bin, don't fill it with something heavy like dishes or books or something like that. Keep those things in smaller boxes so it doesn't get as heavy. Put, big soft items, stuffed animals, bedding, towels, that kind of stuff in those bigger bins.
That's so funny that you mentioned dishes, because that's exactly what I did. I put dishes in there and big pots and everything in the big boxes.
Yep.
So that's a no-no.
Yep.
So I'm glad you're watching this video because you needed to hear this from Dr. Molly.
Yep.
So what would be number 3? What would be another good tip that you can give people?
A lot of people talk about lifting form, but a lot of people teach it wrong. A lot of people teach push with your legs, so you're doing more of a squat. But this is kind of unstable for a lot of people. You're more apt to tip and fall like this. So what we want to do is do more of a hip hinge. So your spine stays nice and straight from the crown of your head down to your tailbone, and you're just sending your bottom backwards. Pick up that item and keep it nice and close to your body and push your hips forward. So think less about chest going up and down and think more about bottom going forward and backwards, because that is where your strength and your power is going to come from. And here you can keep that item nice and close to your body, but you're very stable. You're not here tipping over like that.
That's what I normally do.
Yeah, so more of a hip hinge, if you've been in the gym before, it's more of a deadlift form versus a squat form.
So do you make sure that you don't curve your back?
Yep, so back stays nice and flat the whole time. So we're not lifting with our back here. We don't want to be doing this, but it's just sending that bottom back. My back stays nice and straight, and I can use the power in my thighs and hips to bring that item up alongside my body.
Wow, I am so glad that we're doing this video. Please watch it over and over because you need to know these 3 things. These are just 3. And if for any reason you already did what I did, which is put the big things in big boxes and of course do what she was doing like that everyone tells you to go down like that, I did it all wrong. So I did end up at the doctor's office, and I did end up with a lot of pain on my shoulder because I kept pushing things around just thinking that they look light. But then when you do it over and over, it does not feel light anymore on your arms. So I ended up with a big doctor's bill, and that was not fun.
No.
And honestly, they didn't do anything.
No.
They said go home and take a Tylenol or ibuprofen, whatever you need.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your advice for someone who already messed up?
So the biggest thing is keep your body moving. A lot of people think, oh, I injured something, I need to rest it. If it's not a fractured bone, just about the worst thing you could do is rest and stop moving. Yeah, you would know if it's fractured. It would be something traumatic, like you tripped and fell and caught yourself or something like that. It wouldn't just be oh, I lifted kind of wrong.
Yeah.
So keep your body moving. If you need to, you can use anti-inflammatories, that kind of thing. And if it doesn't improve quite a bit within a couple of days, you are going to want to get in and get seen, ideally by a physical therapist, because they will do more than just, give you medication and send you on your way. They'll actually treat the root of the problem so that you can get back on your feet and ready to move as soon as possible.
Unfortunately, I didn't know Dr. Molly when we moved, so I was in a lot of trouble. But then what I learned after the move, I was actually sleeping on my arm, and then I woke up and then I was in a lot of pain on my arm. Thankfully by now I knew her, so I came to her office and at Inspire Athletics, and what she did was just work on it, and then I was fine within a couple of days, and I didn't have to take a bunch of medication, and I didn't need to pay for a huge x-ray bill, because she knows what she's doing. She can touch and know what's going on in there. So please keep her information in your phone, very close to your contacts, because you want to make sure that if for any reason you need the help, Dr. Molly can help you, and she can take care of it for a lot less than what it would be to go to a doctor. Yes. So have an awesome week. We'll be in touch.
So dramatic. Oh, you got some tight stuff in there, buddy. That's not ideal.
No, I'm just rock solid.
Oh, is that what we're gonna call it? Okay. Exactly. Okay. Well, that's
Are we
good.
good?
Yes.
You got something?
I think you need some stretching,
Oh,
Sean.